We drove all night, me and Mr. TJ Turbo Gatlin, and we left Oklahoma at 2 o'clock yesterday, and it's like 8 o'clock California time now, and so we came to check out this car, and TJ's been wanting this color of car. It's a frost green.
Frost green.
69 RS Camaro, so we're gonna give it a first look, check this thing out, and it's probably gonna go back to Oklahoma with us.
Pull it out if you want.
Yeah, pull it out. Let's check it out. And this one, just the RS, is what has a just the 350,
250 horse.
250 horse.
It's got the high to headlights. You can see how they're working.
Oh yeah.
Vacuum operated. The other side looks like it.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, took a look. Test side of the motor needs a little more vacuum, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I think it's clean. It does look good with the 15-inch rallies on it. It looks good.
Yeah, it came with 14s, but I put the disc brakes on, and I had to go with the 15s, and they're GM. I think the cylinder caps are not GM, but the rings and the.
Yeah, I was watching. We just watched some of your videos on the way out here.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, it's got the
yeah,
the
pop
green
it
top.
open, man. We can take the seats off if you guys want, and we can jack it up. Just get a good look at it. And know exactly what
it does have a green. I thought it was black. It is a green top, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what it calls for a green top, because you see 59 and then you got the top S.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was tripping out on that because I thought it was black too.
Yeah.
And you know.
So I got my son has a 71 frost green with the green top.
No kidding.
And I think I told you about it, but it's got the original. It's never been painted, so it's original. It's got the scratches and stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what I like.
It's all there, the whole entire car.
Yeah.
It's his daily driver to school.
That's what I like, man. For me, when I picked this up, I talked to the guy, like, yeah, you know, I can do some years ago, I put it in the garage. I think it's gonna have some scuffs. It's gonna be sunburned. Yeah. And now it was like this. I'm like, all right, it's not a letdown because it's cool, but I wanted something that was patinaed out.
Yeah.
I just love that. That's why I even left that ugly carpet in. You want that jack? I got some big jack that we can jack it up. No, okay.
This car came from Kansas, didn't it? Is that what you said? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Kansas car.
Kansas would have been a lot shorter drive.
I know. I would have been right down the street from you guys.
Yeah.
How did you guys end up on TV? You guys were just racing and then they just approached you guys?
They found us, and we pretty much told them to piss off about 3 or 4 times.
No
until
kidding.
they finally showed up in minivans and said, we're the real deal. And we had a meeting, and we're like, look, man, we're either going to make a TV show or we're all going to jail. Regardless, we're all going to be together. So it ended up being a TV show. So,
Nice.
And who would have ever thought, you know, here we are. This will be 11 years. It's 11 years later.
That is cool as hell. This is the stuff I was picking up yesterday.
Yeah.
So I got the, I figured, regardless, I'm going to put a carpet in it no matter what. And I think the original one was called for a moss green, but I'm not crazy about that color.
They did a good job on the quarters.
They did a very decent job. And the good thing about this, you see how the ugly patchwork?
Yeah.
You see got those small rivets? I think it's aluminum. I haven't tested it.
Yeah.
But as you can see why they did it.
Yeah.
You see those little, it's gonna have some rust like that on the, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, if you want, we can jack it up. I got some big tall jack stands we can put it on. So you can really get a good look underneath. If you want to take the seats off and take the carpet off, more than welcome to, man. Yeah, but we're done.
This is something I've wanted for just a cruiser. I've got the race car and all that.
Yeah,
crap.
yeah.
And this would be fun for me and the wife to hop in and
Yeah,
go
exactly
cruise.
what my thoughts were. That's why I put this because my wife. So hey, you take the kids in that one, I take myself on the other one, and we meet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put 4-wheel disc brakes on this, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The
And then lowered it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
CPP.
Okay, yeah, I watched this.
So I went with the lowering blocks and whatnot.
Okay.
I think I will probably go with different spring rates on those because it's got the AC and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that I need the 550s.
Right.
I got the 450s, so I'm really.
Drive it and see how far it settles, or see what,
Yeah,
or
and I really had to crank it up to pick it up to where it's at.
Okay.
So I know for sure you probably need the 550s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're like about $120 or something.
Right.
CPP. So yeah, it's a pretty complete car, man. Like I say, it's got the original points and whatnot, and I checked them with the block. Its numbers match. It's got the VIN on the by the oil filter. I repaired these hoses with the diaphragms on the bottom for the headlights.
My mind is going crazy. I'm like, man, do I leave it?
Yeah, that was, for me, that was a hard part. You see all that stack of stuff over there?
Yeah.
I already got the T56 Magnum, the scatter shield, and you name it, the dual friction clutch and all that. I'm like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah, will the Holly mid-mount stuff you have for the Nova work on this?
It's a for small block, so
Okay, so it'll go, yeah. So
and then
that makes it look, man. My Chevelle is so clean with that Holly mid-mount. That's the man. Cleans it up and gets rid of the V belts and.
Yeah. Well, whoever painted it didn't like to tape anything off, did they?
They didn't really do the taping really good, but you know what? They did a pretty damn good job on the paint.
Yeah, painting it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I looked all around and
that means he was an old school painter.
Yeah.
Because they were good painters, but they sucked at taping shit off.
I saw very little imperfections. There's like maybe like a few little on the hood. So you got one there.
Yeah.
Very little ones. And then I see like a small little scratch over here, and that's about it I saw. So yeah, they did a pretty damn good job. I don't see any rust on there too.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that stuff here.
Oh yeah.
It is always shot.
Oh yeah.
And if you want, you can get your flashlight so you can look at the seat here, which they're normally get really rusty here.
Yeah.
I get your flashlight so you can look at it.
Yeah, it shows like 36,000 miles. I wonder, you know, who knows if it's 36,000 or 136,000. Who knows? But
okay, what happened?
I said I wonder what the mileage is on it. I mean, it says 36, but who knows if it's 136 or 36? You know, who knows? Because if it's set for so long.
The guy that I got it from, he got it from the first owner, and he just pretty much got it because he always wanted it. He grew up with I guess one of the girls in town.
Right.
The mom or the dad bought it for her, and he always liked it. So when he came up to sell, he just grabbed it.
Yeah.
He painted it, put new tires, and he said, "I really never drove it."
Yeah, it's funny. We were just talking to one of our other buddies, car guy in Amarillo, and we were talking to him. He called to check and see if we'd made it here yet, and we were talking to him, and he's like, "Hey man," he goes, "You know what's funny?" He goes, "A buddy of mine goes, hey man, I think I found the car I want." He goes, "I've been looking for this '69 Camaro," and he goes, "There's one in California," and he goes, "It's an RS car." He goes, "You know, what do you think?" He goes, "The guy only wants, you know, the guy wants like $49,500 for it," and he goes, "Where's that?" He goes, "Yeah, it's in California, man." He goes, "RS, it's green." He goes, I want to paint it a different color. He goes, "But it's that frost green." He goes, "I'm pretty sure a buddy of mine from Oklahoma City is on his way to buy it. I think it's sold." He goes, no, this just came, man, it just got posted." He goes, "Dude, I'm telling you right now." He goes, "That's the color of car he wanted, so that's why I know he's on his way."
I got a guy that's so hot on it. He's from Tennessee. He called me right after you that same day.
I think that's him because he said, he said, "Let me call you right back. It's not the same car." And he called back. He goes, yeah, there's somebody on the way.
Yeah, that must be him.
It's him. What'd you buy, a K5 out here?
He told me.
Yeah,
about
and
we're gonna go pay.
he goes, I go, "Man, we don't need to stop in there." And he goes, "Oh no, we're stopping in there." And I'm like, "God." He goes, "Dude, the dude is
gonna get hit in the fucking mouth."
I go, "No, you can't do that, man. We got to get home."
I'm not joking.
He goes, "Man, it was a bad deal." And he goes, "The dude just the whole thing was just."
So he altered the pictures, man.
Oh yeah.
They altered the pictures. It doesn't have the right title.
He was good. He was really good at it.
And car's really clean. Put some springs on it, lowered it.
Oh yeah.
Put drop spindles on it.
Well, whenever you're in Oklahoma and this guy was in California, you know, it's like I was like he seemed trustworthy. His stuff was all over the place, you know, and I'm like,
doesn't seem to have any rust on it at all.
And then I get it, dude. It was so bad.
Oh,
it was so bad.
I would have had
surface rust on the gas tank. The gas tank's still coated.
The engine was supposed to be new. The transmission was supposed to be rebuilt. It was supposed to have brand new exhaust on it. Leaking out of every orifice.
So this thing shows, you know, it's got 36,000 miles. You know, it could be 136. You never know on these old cars like this, but that's a pretty cool car. And like I said, they damn sure don't make these cars anymore, and they're hard to find. They're getting more and more expensive every day. This thing, the headliner's still in good shape. So man, it's crazy. I mean, obviously somebody drove it. You know, it's got rip in the driver's seat, but you know, dirty headrests and stuff like that. But
damn. Yeah. So yeah, man.
All right, we're gonna go drive this cream puff.
So
TJ Turbo Gatlin and his green cars.
My driveway's a little funky, so I'll get in once you get out.
All right. Yeah, it's got a big old lip here on the driveway.
Oh yeah. And obviously, you know, it's
lower it. Yeah.
Do some smoking a little bit.
It's old 2-barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, think about it. I mean, just the little stuff you can do to this thing. Yeah. TJ already cutting people off.
Yeah. Whatever.
He's like, it's on my tag. I don't care.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, we should have some hopefully decent traffic. Well,
Yeah.
clear it up a little bit. At least we can put it up to good speed so you can get a feel for it. Take it, I'll give you a call, but we'll see.
Figured that was a green light to go.
Well, yeah, it's one car. Every time it turns green, it's one car.
I always take them on red. What
What the hell is that
What
thing?
is that thing?
I had no idea. A spaceship.
Only in California. Pull up next to it.
With a diesel motor, huh?
Kick down cable.
I don't know what that was.
Not too bad.
I thought it was some kind of track cleaner or something that did.
And I still haven't done the alignment on it.
Oh yeah.
So I figured I was going to let the suspension settle, then I do the alignment. So it's just...
Well, that's one of the things I was looking at. I was like, if I'm gonna go in there underneath there and try and clean up as much of the overspray as I can, and all that front end stuff is original. It looks so probably go through there and rebuild it all. It's, that stuff's so cheap, it might as well. But
Clean it, do some nice matte black or some interior, it'd be good.
I found that the John Deere tractor black paint is like perfect.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Lots of snow. Like you can go to the snow, you can go to the beach, you go to the redwoods. You got it all except for the freaking bums in the Texas.
Yeah. We gotta worry about mosquitoes. I don't know if y'all got mosquitoes here, but those mosquitoes tear us up. The mosquitoes do?
You're not gonna turn it into a race car, are you?
Huh?
You're not gonna turn it into a race car.
Nah, he wasn't a driver.
On a cruiser, something we can hop in.
This is Frank. We bought the car from Frank. So there she is. 69 RS. Going back home to Oklahoma, TJ Turbo Gatlin. Got another car. This one he's been looking for a long time. And she's a looker. Open the door real slow. Make sure it clears the fender real quick.
Oh yeah.
Before you park it there. It should, but just make sure it clears. Yeah, plenty of room.
Good.
All right. Well, she's a keeper.
Jeez, man, I think it's beautiful.
Now it's gonna be an Oklahoma smoke show.
That's right.
Cool, man. Glad it's going to good home.
It is going to a good home. TJ's got some cool cars, and
Yeah, he's
he
showing.
loves this. He loves this green. So
I'm a frost-free fanatic too. I've been chasing this thing for like 10 years.
okay, well that's the way he is. He's got 2 Novas, 3 Novas now that are this color. So
Damn.
and he's been wanting a 69. So we talked about it, and then he hit me up yesterday, and it's like, hey, you want to go to California? And I go, yeah. When we going? He goes, in an hour. And I was like, oh man. So we left Oklahoma at 2 o'clock yesterday and got here this morning. So. So, but like you said, you know how these cars, they're rare cars, they're hard to find, and if you snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
So if we didn't drive here, some other guy was going to drive here from somewhere else, and he was going to own it. So,
I had one. Yeah.
So we will transport it very nicely at about 85, 90 mile an hour all the way back to Oklahoma.
Hey, we're gonna saran wrap it. Think I'd cross the front too.
Yeah, I would. That's just me.
Yeah.
I cross both pairs, and that way you don't have to go. You don't even have to check them. Well, we'll check them at Starbucks, but then after that, I'm gonna sleep until we get back to the Oklahoma border, and then I'll drive.
Yeah.
I mean, hey man, I'm just a helper. Like this is your job.
Yeah.
This is not my job. I'm just a helper. So I sleep, I hold down the passenger seat, and then I'll wake up when you get fuel.
Yeah.
And you can buy me some snacks, and then I'll start driving when we get close to home.
I think those are damn good.
It's a beauty. It sits good. I like the sit. I'm glad you lowered it because it looks, man.
Yeah.
I have a 6.6 Chevelle and it's lowered and it's got the same.
Yep.
The way a car sits, man. Sometimes it's worth. It makes it or breaks it. So.
Yep.
All right, got a little bit of saran wrap on the front to protect it on the ride home. From any, we went through some snow on the way out here to get this thing. Even though it's beautiful in California, it's not beautiful in Albuquerque and Tucumcari and in Oklahoma. So I got a little saran wrap to protect the front, and we are heading back to Oklahoma on this with this beauty. And
Good on that trailer.
man,
It does.
nice meeting you, dude.
Yeah.
Nice
Thank you
meeting
for
you,
a
man.
fair deal, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys' time.
All right, fellas.
Okay, man. Hey, nice meeting you again, man.
Good meeting you, buddy.
Take it easy.
I'll be getting with you on some of the interior.
Safe drive home.
Thank you.
All right, well, here we go. She's loaded up, and we are leaving Anaheim, California, and say bye-bye, California, and hello, Oklahoma. So here we come.